Alright, we're going to be playing a new game. It's one of my favorites from my childhood. It's a cool little racing for money game for the Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast exclusive, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And the music's really fun too. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Alright, we're going to skip the intro. Get right into the game. Alright. So we're going to do championship, I think. Yeah. Because that's like the main storyline. And we all know what the name is. Alright, here we go. Welcome to my world, rookie. You were chosen to become part of this organization because I think you might have the potential to become a contender to the current champion driver X. I always like to invest in new drivers such as yourself. I kind of see you as long-term investments. For now, I'll only provide you with a vehicle and this garage. If you manage to show me you're good enough, I'll come back and help you make it to the top. Don't let me down, kid. We could go far, you and me. Alright. So we have this little junker right here. And, not a lot of money. So what's the first race? We're going to look at the race schedule. Hollywood. Okay. And those are the people I have to beat. And I don't think... Oh, I don't have any cash or points anyway. So we're just going to go do the first race. And these episodes will be a bit longer because I might do like 2 or 3 races for each episode because the races are kind of long. Like they'd be entire episodes by themselves. Cool. This is just showing us all the other racers. I'm going to skip it for now. Just get right into the gameplay. Because the cutscenes do get to be a little much in this game. Yeah, ways to win money. Finish in the highest position, bust the radar, spend the most time in the lead, make the fastest lap, or reach the highest speed. Okay. 1, go. Alright. So, your car does go significantly slower the more it's damaged. So we'll see how that works out for us. Because it starts off pretty damaged. But I kind of know how to get around these curves and everything. I used to know all like the shortcuts and everything for this game. We'll see how well I do. I think last time I played this, I was like first right off the bat for pretty much everything. So we'll see how it goes. But this game is really, really cool. It's got a lot of really cool tracks, a lot of cool upgrades that you can get later on to make the car better. I mean, I've beaten this entire game just with the basic car, and you can do that because of the upgrades that you can get. But, slow down there, get around this curve without doing any more damage to the car. Yeah, because your car, like, has a percentage of damage, and the higher percentage of damage, the slower your car goes, so gotta be kind of careful. Oh, nope, that's not the handbrake. Okay, I just pressed the wrong button. I hit the button that makes you completely, like, dead stop and you can't turn or anything. Oh. And now he's catching up to me. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, there's no way I'm breaking a lot of these radars right now. I just gotta play it safe, because I know like all the crazy hard stuff you can do in these levels, but I don't go fast enough to do them yet. Yeah, fastest lap. Yeah, busted that radar. Wow, he must have like hit something. Because he was right behind me a minute ago, and now he's like way back there. Sorry, I just changed the view there. Oh. Slow down so I don't hit anything. Yeah, so after this race, I should have enough money to at least repair my car. If not, do some other things to boost it up a little bit. But now, see, I'm so far ahead that I should have no problem getting a ton of money from this race. But it does, I mean, this is the lowest tier. I think this is Class E. And you get up all the way up to like A or maybe even S. And it gets a lot harder with each new class that you get to, with different racers, and some racers move up with you, and then you make bets with them and you can get even more money, and it gets kind of complicated, but it's really, really cool. Because I don't like just straight racing games like the Gran Turismos or NASCAR games of the world. Like, I'm more into the like kind of the racing RPGs, you know, where everything you do throughout gets you money, and then you buy upgrades for the car, and like I like there to be a progression, like you actually get to build and work on your car. Not doing as good this lap, but they're so far behind me I don't think it matters. And I'm going to try to do some of the shortcuts and stuff in the other levels, but if I screw them up and lose a couple of races, don't get mad. Rar. Grr. Arg. Busting radars left and right. Finally made that turn acceptably. Without losing too much speed. And we're almost done with the first race. So close. Later on, when I'm all repaired and stuff, it'll be no problem to break these monitors, like. Especially when we get on some downhill stuff, like, it gets a little crazy. Yeah. I'm not going to wait for the other players, because they're way behind me. Yeah, so we have Jackie Brown, Luigi Montezemolo, Miss Penny G. Parker, and Alfonso Cabrero. Do that again and I'll start thinking you're good. Yeah, they get mad when you win. Especially when you make bets with them. Like, you can literally win their cars and stuff like that. So we're going to fully repair, which will leave us with 4,000. Let's see what add-ons. 15, 10,000. Yeah, the cheapest ones are all around 10,000, which I don't have that money right now. We'll go to the race schedule. Aspen is next. Okay. Aspen doesn't have a lot of shortcuts, but there are a couple. Aspen in summer. And I think if I get first place in the first 3 races that I can even move up a grade. And if I do that, then maybe that'll be the end of the episode. As long as they let me get up to the shortcut. Yep, because I started off a little slow, which is fine. Yeah, there's this little shortcut over here. It's just less of a turn, and it's more of a downhill, which lets you get more speed up. See, I'm already, like, right in first. And I avoided one of those, like, obstacles. There's a lot of... They're not really obstacles, like, they won't actually hit you, but there's a lot of, like, distractions. Like, they'll throw smoke on the road, or, like, in another level... And in this one, too, I think at some point there are, like, boulders that fall down. I think it's right down here, actually, where the boulders fall. Yep. Ooh, I just barely avoided those. Yeah, see, it's really easy to bust the radars here, especially with the downhill. Yeah, see, like, that guy can't actually hit you or anything, but he can definitely distract you if you're not paying attention. Yeah, this course is really fun because it's mostly like hills, and then you can go through here. Just gotta avoid the spikes. And that's a shortcut. But I probably won't take that one as much, just because, like, if you hit the spikes, you come to a dead stop. And if I get far enough ahead, then there's no reason for me to use that shortcut. I can go around here, take those nice tight turns without having to slow down. But I will have to slow down over here because these turns get a little ridiculous. Even when you slow down. He completely stopped turning. I must have hit a bump or something. Yeah, so those are really hard curves to take. Yeah, so we're still in first. We're making our way ahead. Nobody's, like, right on our tail, but they're not too far behind either. We're going to see more distractions and obstacles pop up. Like, more boulders will fall. Yep, like right there. That was close. Because, like, in a lot of games like this, like, especially, like, the Mario Karts of the world, they favor the people who are behind. So there are no, like, power-ups or weapons you can get while you're driving around in this one, but, like, all the distractions and the obstacles that pop up first and are even harder to avoid for the people who are out in front. Because the people who are out in front are the ones who are going to trigger those and most likely get hit by them. Might actually, yeah, bust that radar. These darn city turns. But we're not doing too bad. I'm still pretty far ahead. I'll start slowing down now for these. Yeah. Take them nice and slow. And now I can start speeding up. Yeah. Came through a lot better than it did last time, but still would like to be able to take those a bit faster. But as I like upgrade the car, there are upgrades that help it turn better and help it slow down better, like when I take those turns. So I'm not having to slow down so much to take those turns. Yeehaw is right. Especially going down these hills. Oh, and you get going like 180. And there are some really cool levels later where like there's UFOs and all kinds of really cool stuff off to the side. Like you get to watch a UFO crash into a bridge. It's just awesome. Yeah, see, it's ones like this where they put the smoke like directly in the road, so you're driving like directly through it. Makes it kind of hard to see, but yeah, bust those radars, get that money. I don't think I'll ever get this last one. Because it's a really low radar to bust, like it's only 120 miles an hour, but still, like, with those curves, like, there's no way to take those curves full speed and not, like, screw yourself up. I mean, like, the less we hit stuff, the less we have to spend on, repairing when we get out of here. But it's nearly impossible to get out of a race without at least a little bit of damage to the car. Like, we'll probably be at 99 or 98%. So we'll just end the race here. Getting all that money. We'll end up like with 3 or 4 times the person in second because we have the fastest lap, highest speeds, time spent leading, all that stuff. So I would have won if I hadn't stopped for a quick snack. Yep. All right. So yeah. Yeah, see, 98%. But we have enough money that we can get one of the add-ons. We can't get the acceleration, but we can get the top speed. So we can increase our top speed. The add-on has been installed on your car. Press A button to go back to the add-ons page. We'll return to the garage because we can't afford any more add-ons. And we're going to go to Mexico, which is one of my favorite tracks in this game. And you also like come back to those tracks later, but some of them are reversed and they add more distractions, they add more obstacles, things like that. So we'll finish this race, and if we win this race, we might actually move on to the next class. Because I think if you win them all, then that gives you enough points to move on. But if not, either way, I'll end the episode here. If I do have to play through the class again, I'll probably do it off camera. Because, you know, it's just going to be me racing the same 3 tracks again. But if it's not, and I do make it to the next class, I'll still end the episode, and then we'll do the next class in the next episode. Oh, gotta watch these curves. Dang it, with all these bumps. Yep, and he's gonna hit... Oh, he hit that wall. Give me just enough to get by him. Yep. Alright, yeah, and then there's a shortcut here. If I make it... Yes! Sweet. And I busted the radar. Nice. So that's a really useful shortcut. But it's also really hard to land sometimes, and if you miss, like... It's like the Mario Kart thing. You just, like, slowly end up back on the track, and then you're completely stopped. So you gotta start all the way up again. Oh, dang it. That was bad. Okay, come on. You can do it. Alright. That was really bad. Look how messed up my car is after that. That's going to put a damper on my top speed. But that's alright. I can still pull ahead. And I did just get that top speed upgrade, so I should be about average at this point. Oh, just that one little teeny rock. There are actually certain tires you should have for this level, because it's mostly like dirt roads, but they're not like necessary. Yeah, see, I'm busting these radars left and right fairly easily. Rar. Another distraction. He doesn't really do anything to you. He's just there to make you look at him. Fastest lap. I'm actually close to the lap record, too, which if I break that, I get even more money. And now that everybody's kind of out of my way, I can do better laps than I did last time. Come on. It's because I hit a bump and then he stops turning because he's not actually on the ground. And I lose all that traction. Turn, aim it. Yeah, sweet. I'm getting big money for these radar busts because I'm busting them higher. But this is like the most basic. Like, this is probably like level 1 track for this game. Let's not flip our car again. That was bad. Like, I can only imagine how much damage we did to the car. I'll be interested to see. But our time should be a lot better for this lap because of that. Yeah, see, I'm pulling way far ahead now. So I don't even need to worry about the shortcuts if I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to beat the lap record. Sweet. Which the lap records aren't really that bad in this game, because they're made to be beaten. So yeah, see, all the other racers just got... There we go. See, now I made that turn. But all the other racers just got onto the lap, and I've already been on the lap for like 30 seconds. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, busting these radars. Bum, ba-da-bum. But the visuals in this game are awesome. For a Dreamcast, like, Dreamcast was a really, really good system. I really don't understand why it flopped so hard. I haven't really looked into it, but every game I had for Dreamcast was amazing. Like, this one... There's a JRPG for Dreamcast called Time Stalkers, which is one of my favorites. I'll probably end up playing that on the channel at some point. Resident Evil Code Veronica originally came out. Oh, cheap. But as I was saying, Resident Evil Code Veronica originally came out for the Dreamcast. It's just like... And it was so good. The graphics are good. The games were all awesome. There weren't many games for it, though, which might have been an issue. But, yeah, we just placed first in every race in the first class. Yeah, I screwed up my car when I flipped it. This Penny G. Parker. And I get all the bonuses. The conspiracy against me kept me from winning once again. Oh, that's what it was? It's not just that I'm a better driver than you. Yeah, look at all those points. I should be able to move on to the next one. Your season is over. Press A to continue. You have not yet made enough points to move up to the next class. Press A button to continue. Okay. So it just saved for me. Oh, here we go. Are you even good enough to finish in the top 3? I doubt it. I'm willing to find out. How about it? Wager 5,000. Yeah, I can finish in the top 3. So I'm going to have to go through this class again, but I'll do it off camera. Because I don't want to make you guys watch the same thing over and over again. But so when I get to the next class, I will start the next episode there. So I want to thank you all for watching this episode, and like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And oh yeah, we were just shy because the next class is 25,000 points. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.